Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. We're talking about how to present Quran, how to make a dars of Quran. What are the guidelines for a muallim of Quran and a mudarris of Quran? One of the things to be remembered is that the muallim must know which surahs are revealed in Mecca and which surahs are revealed in Medina. There are 114 chapters in the Quran, out of which 90 are revealed in Mecca and 24 of them are revealed in Medina. So mostly the message in the chapters revealed in Mecca is about Tawheed, oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, about prophethood, Risala, and number three is about the Akhirah or the hereafter. So what will happen after our death? What is day of judgment? What shall happen on that day? And what is Jannah? What is paradise? What are the material and spiritual blessings in paradise? And what is hell? What are the material and spiritual torture that shall be given in the hell? So these are the basic subjects, three subjects in the chapters that are revealed in Mecca, the 90 chapters. And also it talks about previous nations, why they are destroyed, why they are annihilated, and why they are replaced by another nation, why Ad and Samud were killed, why the nation of Lut alayhi salatu wassalam were killed, and why the nation of Shuaib alayhi salatu wassalam was destroyed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, why Fir'aun was drowned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Meccan surahs, they talk about the laws of rise and fall of nations. And it also talks about some good people and bad people and the conflict between good and bad. Whereas in the 24 surahs revealed in Medina, ahkam are given, the laws are given. For example, in Suratul Baqarah, we find a lot of ahkam. The ahkam of siyam are given. The ahkam of infaq and jihad are given. Ahkam of qisas, kutiba alaykum al-qisas, capital punishment, they are given. The ahkam of business transactions and interest are given in Suratul Baqarah. Rihan makhbuda, ahkam about mortgage are given in Suratul Baqarah. In Suratul Nur and Ahzab, the ahkam about munafiqeen are given, about hypocrites. About ladies, ahkam are given in Suratul Nisa, Suratul Talaq, Suratul Nur, and Suratul Ahzab, and so on. So similarly, the other chapters that were revealed in Medina. So the job of muallim is to train people and to show them the path by which the listeners can also become good students of Quran, and ultimately they can become good Muslims, practicing Muslims, and ultimately they themselves have to become dawah workers, and they have to make the listeners also a good dawah workers, and so that collectively, as a teamwork, they can achieve the goals and objectives. This is the job of the man who is making the dars of Quran, that Quran always concentrates on goals and objectives. The lesson is always kept on the priority. Minor details are ignored by Quran. This is a peculiar quality of the Quran. For example, Quran does not speak about the length and width of the boat that was made by Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. Islam is not interested in giving minor details. The most important thing, that who were in the boat and who wanted to come into the boat and who rejected the call made by Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam. Why they were drowned, why they were killed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is more important. How many people were on the boat, this subject is not very important. And how many of them were killed, this is not important. The subject is why they were killed, and why they were saved. That subject is very important. Similarly, how many young people escaped in the cave, Ashabul Kahf, the people of the cave. How many are not important, but the important thing is why they were forced to go into a cave there. The answer is the government was against them. The government was tyrant. The government was against people who believed in one God. The government was mushrik government. And the government was so tyrant that it never wanted to give freedom of religion, freedom of faith. That is more important. How many years they spent, 300 years or 309 years, that is not important. And how many of them were there? There were 7 or 5, kalbuhum sadisun, rajman bil ghaib. That is not very important. So a muallim also sometimes, he goes into minor details. Similarly, there are people in the audience, they ask questions about minor details. So you must mention them that this is not the style of Quran. Quran is concentrating on the message and the theme of the surah. Minor details are not very important. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.